Should we do the tutorial? Or just like fucking go for it? Let's just go for it. Hard mode. Apocalypse. Select a character. Go with Dolores. Let's go with Fat Man. Water. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh. What exactly am I looking for? What do you mean no? No what? Don't we need like food and shit? Ah! Maybe that med kit? Oh, my husband. Get in there, sweetheart. I don't understand what we're doing. Ah! Get to the shelter before the bomb hits. Okay, that's good. Day 1. Just the two of us. There wasn't enough time to get the kids. But surely this is just a drill and they're okay, right? When we opened the shelter door, we noticed some of the shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting all of these supplies here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. Oh, we got a flashlight. Hey, look what we found in the suitcase we grabbed upstairs. Good thing we didn't unpack after our holiday luggage, or good thing we didn't unpack our holiday luggage. Oh, we got cards. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Time to ration supplies. Oh yeah, we really don't have a lot of water. That's all right. Dolores and Ted. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this will all be over soon, or else we might end up dead in some wasteland ditch. That's not something we're really looking forward to. I'm like ad-libbing. Don't just go with it, okay? Day 2. Oh. For it only being day 2. Get it together, Ted. What the fuck, man? It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness to our lives. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Ted is fine. Yeah, we're fine. It's only day 2. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Ted is vigorous enough to withstand the hazards of the wasteland, and Dolores is in pretty good shape. Should we start preparing for an expedition for tomorrow? Preparing for an expedition? Why? Why would we do that? Spiders seem to be operating under the assumption that they have all the same rights to the shelter as we do. They're everywhere, and they don't seem very scared of us. It's time we changed that. We don't want any more spiders in our soup. No, sir. What? Real spiders? Like creepy crawlies? Oh, we got a Boy Scouts guide. We got a padlock. We have so much soup. Cards. Thirsty. Get over it. You're fine. Day 3. We decided we could get rid of those spiders with our bare hands, feet, and whatever other body part we could use for lethal anti-spider attacks. Unfortunately, we've underestimated their chances. They're really fast. All we achieved was getting tired, and maybe we'll have more luck next time. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. What am I supposed to do? Should we go outside? Who will eat today? The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Ted is happy to risk his life in the wastes. Dolores is confident she will survive outside. Why do we need to? We don't need to go outside for nothing. Nothing. As we are about to start our book club discussion on the only book we've read, the phone book, we were interrupted by rapid knocking on the door. We found out it was a group of refugees who survived the blast, just like we did. They were doing much worse than us, and begged us to provide them with any water, food, or medical supplies we could spare. And we can't spare anything. We could tell our guests were not thrilled with our refusal. Their tired eyes alone were enough to understand how much they needed those supplies. They did not beg, but simply turned around and left in an unknown direction. Maybe they will have more luck elsewhere. Maybe. Dolores is no longer thirsty, and Ted isn't thirsty anymore. That's great. I still don't think we should go outside. What is this? There it goes again. Noises. Weird noises all the time. Are they coming from the pipes, walls? Is it something behind the door? We don't know, and it's driving us insane. We should sit down and relax, otherwise we might get paranoid. Day 5. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble. Nothing new. They're fine. Let's go. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. A group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt that they were real for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? No! No! Sorry. If I had more water, sure, but I don't. Day 6. We don't think they were real doctors. But just in case they were, we got rid of them quickly, before they could start charging us for a home visit. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Ted is really thirsty, and Ted's stomach is rumbling. we go. Eat up. It's a fucking goddamn feast today. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to us as Aunt Ada. She lives in the country, so there's a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining down on her henhouse. Too bad we don't have a photo of her. Or do we? We put some photos into a book a while ago after the giant coffee spill incident. Oh no, a coffee spill incident. Not the coffee. What's happening? Day 7. And so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Dolores is no longer thirsty, and Ted isn't thirsty, and he's no longer hungry. Good. We know very little about what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more, maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. A radio could help with this. I don't have a radio. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. Should we send somebody out? Ted seems in really good shape. And we can send Dolores. Schedule an expedition for tomorrow? Okay. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except for that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. Day 9. If there is one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that, or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. There has to be some water left. Dolores should get it. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Well, shit, you guys. Shit. Enough sitting around. It's time to visit the surface and look for some additional supplies. Maybe something survived the blast. Maybe someone is still alive. Let's find out. What to take outside? Who should go outside? What is that? No. No. Maybe that. Wait. I don't know what he should take. Don't fuck up, Ted. Day 10, let's go. How many days do we have to survive? Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Dolores is no longer thirsty. The trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news, we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food. Yet for some reason, we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator. Day 11. Oh my god, they are glowing green. Oh my, that thing is huge. And there's another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. We already feel all dirty. Dolores has not eaten for a while. So eat up. Eat up, dear. There you go. We played a game of list the things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up for some reason. That reminded us that the little weasel had a safe in his living room. We always wondered what's inside. Maybe now's the time to finally find out. But who will do the honors of stealing the possessions of our arch nemesis? Oh my god, nobody's in our safe house. Nobody's in our bunker. What if someone Excuse me, ma'am. You're green. Shit. Day 12. We opened the safe. We heard a loud bang and the room filled with a thick, nasty smoke that smelled of rotten eggs. The bastard booby-trapped the safe. Sure, it slowed us down, but it didn't stop us from taking his most prized possession. Take that, Ned. Too bad we won't ever get the stench off our clothes now. We got a radio! Dolores is no longer hungry, Dolores will not last without water, and Dolores got ill. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. I thought, oh no, he didn't take that. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're fine. We had planned to go to Niagara Falls to see those beautiful waterfalls. We never expected to get a waterfall of our very own in our shelter. Right now, it seemed like half a dozen pipes burst, and all the water is pouring right into our bunker. We need to save our supplies. Oh my god. Day 13. So we lost the cards. At least we have our radio. It's fine. What is this? Oh, okay. Hello? All right. The radio was rescued first before any of that filthy liquid got onto its case. It wasn't long before most of the water disappeared, but the damage it done was enough to upset us. Cleaning and fixing this mess will take us days. And what's that smell? We're cured and no longer thirsty, but we did lose our cards, and that sucks. And we don't have much water left. And where's Ted? The roaches seem to get more organized with every passing day. At first, it was just one or two of them. But nowadays, we see small columns of them marching through the shelter. We need to deal with the situation before their civilization becomes superior to ours. Well, I don't have anything, so... Day 14. Why is a phone ringing? Day 14. Our time will come, but for the time being, we'll just have to adapt to this living situation. They're here, we're here. Let's make the best of it. They're only cockroaches after all. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? No. We can't afford to get sick again. Day 15. It's way too dangerous to just randomly run to a ringing phone in the middle of a radioactive ghost town. We're not taking any chances. It took a while before the ringing stopped. It was pretty annoying for all of us. Water is all Dolores wants. Day 16. Is that Ted? Teddy! Tedster, my man, my husband. What did you find? Good news! The government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. We'll be out of here soon. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface with everything we sent him with. We decided to finally check what we can find between the rebel and our own backyard. Our poor, poor lawns and flowers. Once the object of desire of the whole neighborhood, now reduced to nothing more than radioactive ashes covered by debris. There really isn't much left here. The only tree that's left is completely burnt out. In a hollow area inside the dead husk, some mutated three-tailed squirrels made their home. They're pretty good at collecting stuff. Hope they don't mind us borrowing a few things. More soup. We used to barbecue here almost every weekend. The barbecue itself somehow found its way onto a power line in front of our house, and it's unreachable. Our garden table is mostly destroyed. Under bits and pieces of charred wood, we found a few things that could prove useful. Poison? Dolores is not thirsty. Dolores has not eaten for a while, and Ted is tired and his tummy is grumbling. There y'all are. What is this? Make contact with other wastelanders. Await further instruction. All right, eat up. Ted, you didn't find any fucking water? We never felt weird, but today we had to revisit the term. It seems that our little green guests, are trying to communicate with us. One was even holding something that resembled a sign, which read something. What on earth do they mean? We're gonna poison the roaches? We communicated with their leader in the one language we're sure roaches understand. Violence. Ted's stomach is rumbling. He still hasn't recovered his energy and he should drink something. Fucking Ted. No, I didn't say you. Yeah, Dolores needs to go. Day 18. Talking to the products of your imagination is one thing, but talking to roaches? Come on, we're better than that, aren't we? What the hell? Mary Jane went to bed, her normal self, and now she's all mutated. Oh, Mary Jane, what happened to you? Ted is still mighty tired and needs more time to recover his strength, but he's no longer hungry and he's no longer thirsty. There has to be some water left. Dolores should get it. Dolores' sanity is questionable. No, Dolores needs to go. Go. And you're going to take... You're going to take a soup. You're going to take a briefcase, because you got to carry your shit, I guess. You're going to take the Boy Scouts guide. You can take a soup. You're not going to take shit. You're just going to take a soup. Get out of here. Go. Off with you, Dolores. Off with you. Oh my God, Ted. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Ted is still tired. God damn it, Ted. Time to ration supplies. Just go to bed, Ted. Go to bed. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single breath fell out from the wall, revealing a tight opening. Our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see where the source is. and see what the source of that smell is. I don't think you should check the hole out, Ted. But go ahead. You do you, Teddy boy. Day 20. Oh, Ted. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts. But nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. Ted still hasn't recovered his energy. And if he doesn't drink, he won't last long, and he's hungry. You better hope we find some water. What was that? A rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats. And what's with this double tail? We can't let that thing get our supplies. Get him, Ted! Day 21. Well, if it's knocking, it's not us. It's not our wife. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still on top of the food chain. Good for us. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Hasn't it been a few days? Jesus, Ted. The wasteland is full of surprises. Like this man on the other side of our door knocking and claiming that he is willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? I ain't got no bullets. I ain't got nothing, sorry. Soup? If you want soup, I can give you soup. Day 22. We could tell the stranger was disappointed, but that was none of our business. If ever was a time to get used to life being disappointing, the end of the world is probably it. And Ted still hasn't recovered his energy. Jesus Christ, Ted, eat something. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside the door. Weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? No. Next. Oh my God, go away. Day 23. We stayed silent until the group on the other side of the door went away. They didn't show up afterwards, so we figured it was a wise thing to do. Let's just hope they don't come back in greater numbers. Oh my God! We don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. It's been too long. Dolores? And Ted is still tired. Ted, go. You. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dolores! Oh, shit. We got a visit today from a person with physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. He shared the story of his... He shared the story of his group with us. People with other deformities who, despite the circumstances, remain friendly and struggle to gather supplies. Wherever they go, people just shoo them away in fear of getting sick. He promises that if we gift him some supplies, his group will help us get rid of the bandits the next time they bother us. Well, now it's just me. It's just Ted. It's just Ted. So yeah, please take some soup. I need water. It feels good to have some friends in this cruel, empty wasteland. A few of our supplies is a small price to pay when it comes to the safety of your family. Oh my God, we have rested. Finally! There you go, Ted. I know you're not hungry, but... We had thought the phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. Should we send someone? Go. Go, Ted. Go! Day 25. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. Eat. Anyway, Ted. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal for just one can of soup. We will get a bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? Yes. Let's hope for some water. Let's hope for some water. A fucking cat? No, I don't want that thing. And a Morse code? A Morse codey thing? Day 26. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says, Sharkov. Is that its name? Ted is really thirsty. Ted, that's it. That's it. We have no more water. We have no more water. That's it. That's it. Shit. We were able to receive another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission. They want all the survivors to head to a specific location in the area, then leave a sign that someone is still alive and kicking nearby. The problem is, they've provided us with geographical coordinates, but we need a map to find out where we're supposed to be headed. Otherwise, it's just complete gobbledygook. I don't think we're gonna make it. The cat looks happy, though. Day 27. We were sure we could find the location without a map. We were wrong. Hopefully we'll get lucky next time. Can we send Ted out? We have no water. If there's one way to get our attention, it's definitely banging on our shelter door. Whoever it is, they're quite persistent. They've been at it for the past 5 minutes. Should we open? Sure. Sure. What was that? Oh my God, Ted, what happened? Someone started shooting at us. We closed the hatch as quickly as we could, but a shot or two grazed us. Ted was hurt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no. Shit, Ted! We've been preparing for this expedition since yesterday and feel ready to go right now. We should not go right now. We should abort the mission because Ted has been shot. Dolores never came back with our shit either. So... God damn it. Go for it, Ted. Day 29, day 30, day 31, day 32, 3, 4, 5. Ted? Do you want to talk about it? While playing in the shelter, Sharkov stumbled upon a small wooden box that was hidden behind some loose bricks. It contained some useless memorabilia and a can of old bug spray. Ted has returned safely from his voyage. Our need for entertainment took us to the local cinema. A portion of the theater is still standing, including at least one cinema hall. We went in hoping to scavenge something or at least find some film posters. When we recognized the sign of a food stand sticking from between the rubble, we were hoping to find some popcorn. There was none. But the tomato soup dispenser was still working. Yay! Fucking more soup! The cinema had a strict policy of not bringing your own drinks into the movie hall. Seemed like somebody broke the rules a little. We found a lot of bottles in the last row of the hall. Some were even full. Yeah, Ted. Under one of the seats, we found a deck of cards. It must have been a really boring movie if someone felt they needed to bring a game to the screening. The last expedition got us thinking, maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out. But if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We'd better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. He is suffering from his injuries. He's really tired, fucking fatigued, and hungry. Don't worry, Ted, we got you. And we got a little bit of water, a little bit of food, some rest. You're good. You would expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet since, most of the people aren't around anymore. Yet here we have someone at the door. When we opened it up, we encountered a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asked us to trade him a water chip. A water chip? What in the hell is that? No, you're not taking my water. Mm-mm. Oh my God, it's still going. Day 36. We were sorry to explain we didn't know what a water chip was and that we didn't have one. He thanked us in a few short words and left. Ted is hungry. There isn't anything we can do about his injuries, and he's definitely still tired. Have some more soup, Ted. It's okay. While trying to pet the little devil, we found a piece of paper on its collar with an address scribbled on it. Could its previous owners still be around and worried sick? Chances are slim, but maybe we should pay them a visit. Or at least whatever's left of them? No. No, we should not. Ted, don't answer the door. Don't answer the door, my friend. This cat belongs to us now. It's our new dear friend and a valuable addition to our bunker. We managed to use it as a pillow for a whole 10 seconds yesterday before it almost scratched our eyes out. Clearly, it's very fond of us. It's staying, and that's final. Is there anything that can be done about Ted's injuries? No! And he still needs rest, but he's no longer hungry, so we're good. Moving along. A knock on the door is not something we take lightly these days. So when a man came to our doorstep today offering us a high profitable game of cards, we weren't convinced. Is a bet of two soup cans in a card game a reasonable choice in our situation? No, I don't need no soup. Be gone. Day 38. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set to the kid? Wait. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Ted needs water to survive. You got it, Ted. Breathe calmly. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Don't panic. Don't panic. We need to open the door this instant, or we're all going to die. Open the door. What? We need to open the door this instant, or we're all going to die. Why? Why? What? Okay. Oh my God, Ted, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Ted. Fuck. Opening the door and letting contaminated air in was a great idea. Now, instead of phobias, we need to deal with vomiting. Ted is tired, and his stomach is rumbling, and he's sick, and he's getting worse. Either we do something about his wounds, or he's done for. Ted, don't you die on me, Ted. Ted, don't you die on me. You drink up, you eat up, and you rest, Ted. Our supplies are scarce, and our morale is low. You can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. We're pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby, mostly old folks from the retirement home. It shouldn't be hard to borrow some of their supplies. They're old anyway, and we need them more, right? Yes, but we could get jumped, Ted. You're in no condition to fight anybody. But go ahead. 40 days. I was hoping maybe they had like a med kit or something on them. Oh, Ted. 4 water? It doesn't matter. We had to do this for the family. It had to be done. We really don't want to mention it again. How about we talk about something else? Soup, perhaps? There is nothing more annoying than silence. And that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We sure know staring at it won't help. Sure, what are we going to try? What are we going to try, Ted? Day 41. Oh my God, Ted. Well, we did what we could, but we still can't hear a thing. Damn it. Ted is sick. He's getting worse and worse. And he's really tired. Ted, drink some more water. We've been hearing some soft, scratchy noises in the shelter at night. We thought it was just the wind, but we were wrong. It's the cat. It's not really doing anything naughty. It seems like it just squeezes through some holes in the wall and makes its way outside. We're not sure where it goes during these secret trips, but every morning it's back in the shelter like nothing happened. Should we follow it the next time it sneaks out? Through the fucking cracks in the walls? No. No, not even out the door. Ted, we are in no condition. We aren't die in your fallout shelter. Ted! Oh no. Shit. Ted. No. The end. If the poor creature wants to run around a bit and chase radioactive moths in the nuclear wasteland, who are we to say no? We need to respect the cat's independence. Honestly, we probably need to respect it. Not that we're scared of it or anything, but sometimes it has a certain look in its eye. Like it knows something that we don't. Best leave it be. Ted's wounds were too serious to leave untreated. They became infected and took Ted's life. You perished. Strats.